Okay, so people in the chat have brought this up earlier, and I just saw it again, and it's about Wemby and KD. Did we get any clarification that they were working out together? I don't know if they're working out together. So during the Olympics, you guys all saw it. Okay, we don't have to show it, but Victor actually approached KD approached Victor, whatnot, and Wemby was very emotional, but he had some words to him, and we got here Wemby revealing what was said, which I have not seen this. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Wait a minute. Let's read this. KD is one of the most special players the NBA has ever seen, and an alien is in his own right. His ability to score the basketball is second to none. Oh, to be a fly on the wall while the legend and French phenom discuss whatever extraterrestrial. Oh my God. Okay. Yo, can we move on? Okay. And Wimby says, I made it clear that I want to learn from him and steal only one or two of his secrets. Wemby is going after his goals aggressively. So he just straight up just told KD, hey, I need you to teach me. Let's see. While taking home a silver medal is a tremendous achievement, Wembanyama wanted to win gold. He was clear that taking home anything less than that was unacceptable, and he showed that when he broke into tears immediately following the loss. I have a legitimate question here, okay? Do you think there's a such thing as Wembanyama being overly ambitious? Because this might sound crazy, okay? And I'm probably going to backtrack a little bit, I'll be honest with you. But like, it seems like Wemby is constantly learning new things, which is great, which is dope, right? But he doesn't really have a basis. Like he doesn't have a base level of what he goes to, right? He doesn't have like something that he goes to, like his own moves. It seems like he's grabbing from so many different places, and while it's impressive and he's capable of whipping some of those things out, pause on that. It just seems like it's to a point where maybe it's a little too much. Like it's just overly you don't think so? Okay. James says no. It's just one of those things, man, where I'm just like, man, you need your basic go-to move and you build upon that. But it seems like Wemby is like getting so many different things in his arsenal without actually having a go-to weapon. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, it's cool that I got the sword, the nunchuck, the Glock. I have all these things in my arsenal, but like, I'm not a master of one of those. He said, I think Wemby is just confident with his abilities, and yes, he's ambitious, but he can afford to be ambitious because he's so talented. Yeah, that's fair. All my favorite athletes are delusional. I have the most confidence, and low key. You're saying what? No! Shut up. No, did I just have a guilt? No! Did I just have a Arenas take? I did not just have a Gilbert Arenas. Dude. Shut up. Did I just have a Gilbert? Oh my God. Okay. Well, to be fair, he does have good Wemby takes. Okay. He just has bad takes when it comes to everything else. But he does have good Wemby takes. I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where, I just want Wemby to be able to find his own move, his own, thing. And then you build upon that. But then again, we never had anybody like Wemby before. I just don't want him to get ahead of himself, It's like he recognizes how talented he is. He recognizes the opportunity that he has, and he wants every single thing in his repertoire. And he's a very smart player, but it's just to the point where it's like, man, like, I don't know how many secrets there are. Like, you look at somebody like Michael Jordan, greatest player of all time. He has a lot of things in his arsenal, but he had some cut in stone signatures, right? Like, he had some go-to signatures, and that was his thing. Same with Kobe. It's his thing. It's like you have that, and then you can build upon it, and now you're just an absolute monster. I just don't want us to go the opposite way. But the good thing is Wemby has said, and he's verbalized, like, yes, I want to get a go-to move. So it's, you know, Wemby will have so many weapons in his arsenal. How will anyone prepare for him? I guess that's true. I just want him to have some go-tos. What did Gil say? Apparently, what I'm getting from the chatter is Arena said that Wemby needs to just focus in on his own moves right now, I'm assuming. Second greatest player of all time. Your name is Mike, and you just said MJ was the second greatest player of all time. You are a sellout. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not really, I guess it's not that I'm really worried about it. You know, I'm not necessarily worried about it. It's just kind of like, hey, man. It's like every time we hear something, it's like, oh, I need to learn this. I need to learn this. And it's important. I'm glad that he's learning, and he's going to be a monster. And there's going to be games where, you know, you are getting the hot hand and you're feeling yourself, and you just pulling out every single thing you possibly can. But it does get to a point where I'm just like, hey, man, come on. You want the most efficient. You want the most efficient player. Wish my name was LeBron, though. Ooh, okay. Doing tricks on it. Okay. Good God. Jordan had the post game. Dirk had the fade. Kobe had his triple threat. What does Wemby have? Nothing yet. Hey, that rhymed. I think picking go-to moves is Aldridge's, not Gil's. Oh. Clan, have you seen the Spurs schedule? Yeah, we just went over the schedule. What if his go-to moves just go over the top lob? As tall and as great as he is, I don't know if that's going to be a very efficient way of getting your points when you want them. At that point, it's like you're solely relying on your teammates to set you up there. He need to perfect his mid-range like Embiid. He has a very good mid-range, and he can just shoot right over the top of you. So yes, I agree with you. He need to perfect that. I don't know if he'll ever be like a back to the basket, push you all the way underneath the basket type. Like, I don't think he'll ever be that. He won't be like how Şengün tries to get his points. Nothing like that. So I agree with you. Get his mid-range. And his basketball IQ is high enough that if you bring the double team, it's a wrap. He has CP3. He has CP3 for now. Stephon Castle's a good passer. I'm not saying he won't have passers. I'm just saying that being a go-to move would be kind of rough and pretty predictable. You know? Especially in a game where it's close and you absolutely need, you know, a shot. I mean, sometimes you need to work at your spots, you know? You give him a lob is kind of one option there. You get the ball at the elbow and go to work. You got many options going on. Many different possibilities. My cat is like biting at my hand right now. You guys can't see it. I don't know. Good stuff. Good stuff nonetheless. Good stuff nonetheless. Yeah, I was not aware of this. But, you know, you guys let me know if you think it's anything, you know, if you've seen this video later, please let me know in the comments if you think that this is something to be worried about, or, you know, might be kind of a hot take on my part. Is the skyhook really worth it to learn? I wonder what percentage Kareem had at his prime. I mean, we can look it up. Yeah, it's definitely worth learning. No one ever learns it, by the way. It makes me wonder, it's like, is it just way too difficult to learn or what? Let's see. Kareem career stats. All right. So as far as his percentages, he always had, this is crazy percentage. And I guess, you know, being a big man helps. Not a ton of outside shots, but yeah, 60% in 1980, 57, 58, 59, almost 58, 60, 56, 56. Yeah, this is a crazy good field goal percentage throughout your career. Last year he had 47.5, but he was far better than 50% his entire career. So good stuff. Kareem said he had been developing the skyhook since high school. It was not easy to learn. Yeah, no one ever does it. He got the height for it. I mean, Wemby would like destroy you if he could learn it, but you know, that's a big if. Well, it's not that he can't learn it. He can learn it, but as far as being efficient with it is a completely different thing, you know? Yeah. Good stuff.